I'm making an NBA Jam inspired roguelite.
RNG Jam.
Been a little while since my last update, so what we're gonna do is I'll just start off by showing you the progress I've made so far. Boys Club.
RNG Jam.
So as you can see, there's a good amount of bugs and things like that that I've got to work out. And not everything's perfect so far. Right, I've already implemented dunking, but it looks a little wonky. It's a weird arc. The guy kind of shoots up into the sky and then slowly lands, and that's not what I'm looking for. But I'm trying to get every little bit and piece of the regular Jam game loop in place before I get into the weeds of the randomization and the roguelite aspects, right? So typically in an NBA Jam game, you pick a team and you go head to head, or you go through the full gambit, you play a bunch of teams, etc. In this case, you will randomly generate your team. Will have very base stats. It's just standard base stats, no improvements here or there. You're not a better dunker than the other team. You don't have faster speed or anything like that. You don't even have better clutch shots. But as you progress, like for example, the first game you play against the very first team, they'll be the easiest team. Then you will have the opportunity to upgrade this or that. It's up to you, and there'll be some chance involved as well. I'm thinking of like similar to how I have a slot machine that pulls the random team. You can either you'll have your points to upgrade, or you could take a chance, and the chance machine will potentially give you worse stats moving forward. But if you don't have enough points and you want to take a chance, that will be there as well. That's the general idea, right? So right now where we're at is I've got most of the game loop, the regular just 2-on-2 basketball game loop done. You can shoot threes, you could do dunks, there's turbo, you can pass, you can tell your computer player teammate to pass to you, you can steal, you can block, you can goaltend, there's a shot clock. Everything that is a part of the rules of a regular NBA Jam game, I pretty much have. Now, for some reason, when you goaltend, it gives the ball back to you, which is not right. And, there's little bugs like this that I'm slowly working out. I mean, the last time that I showed you my progress, I had one guy on the court. He would all of a sudden start spinning after a little while, and it was a mess, right? But now we're at the point where we've got everything. We even got hot streaks. You become on fire. I've got to fix some of the graphics on that, but it happens. Like I've got the bits and pieces are there, right? I still need to build the UI. I need the name badges at the top. I need to have all player off-screen indicators working. I only have first player's off-screen indicator working. I need end of quarter animation. I need a goaltend text on the screen. I need halftime. What am I going to do at halftime? I think that will be another place where you'll be able to potentially upgrade if you've got enough points by that point in the game. I need to set the default quarter length. What would be best for an ongoing roguelike that you have to defeat team, and then that's like the whole run? Haven't figured that out yet. When I was doing a lot of testing, I had 30-second quarters, and that's way too short. Maybe a minute is good, but we'll see. We'll get there. Over time, every team you face will be an increasing difficulty. We'll have higher stats. The computer player teams won't be random. They will be a select set of teams. I'm thinking 8 different teams that you face as a run. Your team is random. Your team named your guys on your team are random. I still haven't changed the players just yet. All I have right now is one player model, and the color of his shirt is different depending on which team you're on. So I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do there. I might allow you to change your 2 guys, like maybe put on some hats or something like that. Something simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. The whole idea is defeat the gambit of teams with your potential randomized stats as you go on, as you increase in luck and chance and et cetera, et cetera. You'll have the ability to increase your luck points. So anything that is based on luck, like will you make the shot, will you successfully steal from the other team, etc. If you increase your luck points, that the chance of doing those things will increase as well as you go along. So I haven't like nailed down the names of those things. Like right now I'm calling it luck points, right? But that's just like the variable in the code. So over time we'll see exactly what we do end up calling that. I still have some bugs to knock out. One of them being like randomly, I can play a full game and it's no problems somehow. And then all of a sudden I'll play another game and I go to steal the ball or pass the ball or something like that, and my player just gets stuck because there's somewhere in my code where something isn't lined up, and state-wise something's getting wigged out. I haven't figured it out yet. But as you can see too in the gameplay video, I put some people in the audience. We've got Carleezy Games is the narrator or the commentator, and so he's sitting in the commentator box there. We haven't recorded his voice lines yet, but we'll get there. And then I just put some of my family, my wife and her sisters and mom and all the kids in the audience so far. More as a test to put people in the audience, like 2D sprites in the audience, and it looks pretty good. But over time, I'm going to pack out the audience box, and I think one of the things that I'll do is, if people are interested and they join the Patreon, I can put you in the audience too. How cool would that be? As this starts to catch wind and get popular over time, what a cool thing would be to be in the audience for being a Patreon member. Oh, and for a theme song, oh my God, I reached out to the guy who made the theme song for Balatro, because he was once just a Fiverr guy, and boy did he blow up because of the popularity of Balatro. He used to do a whole song for $60, and I asked him, and it was like I think he said like $400 a minute. Oh my God. So I think I potentially might just stick to making my own songs like I have so far. But hey, if Patreon blows up, we'll be able to afford to pay the guy who made the Balatro theme song make it for us as well. We'll see. I don't know. Anyways, if you have any ideas for randomization or anything like that I might be able to put into the game, let me know in the comments. If you want to become a Patreon member, the link is in the description. If you want to support me in any other way in my attempts to make this jam-like roguelite, you can subscribe to me on Twitch. You can become a member on YouTube. I'm not doing anything special on YouTube for members. It's just there if you want to help support me. But Twitch subscribers, I'll be live weekly playing games with friends and stuff like that. So come by, hang out anytime. But I think that Patreon may be the best place to help support as time goes on. The more I work on this game, and you can see the kind of progress I've already made from my last devlog to this one. We've come quite a way. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking it out, and I hope that you stick along for the full ride of this game. I think we're almost to a point where I could put out a demo. I can even provide that demo on the Patreon, which will be sweet. And soon, I think in the next month or so, I'll be able to create a Steam page for this, and people can start wishlisting it. So help spread the hype, spread the news, let your friends know if they ever enjoyed OG NBA Jam. This is going to be the game to have. I am working on potentially having multiplayer. And the last NBA Jam game that even existed with multiplayer shut their servers down a few years ago, and they haven't made another installment since. So this is like the perfect time for this game. And I think playing arcade mode online with your friends and potentially even throwing in the roguelite aspects could be a lot of fun. How does that actually play out? I don't know 100%, but we shall see. Maybe you do best 3 of 3 or something like that, and so your stats change each game. I don't know. Either way, yeah, thanks for checking it out. Check out the Patreon. Links in description. Blah, blah, blah. RNG Jam, baby. RNG Jam. That's the name.
RNG Jam.